Hey folks, this is Automotive Reviews, and today we're going to talk about the keyless entry system in your Ford Broncos and how it works and the limitations of the system. Hope you guys enjoy the video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a wonderful day. Hey, today we're going to talk about the 2021 Ford Bronco keyless entry. Now, the keyless entry, of course, we all know. It's self-explanatory. You have your keys either in your purse or your backpack, your book bag, or whatever you may have. And you go up to the car, or you go up to your SUV, and you touch the handle, and it unlocks. It's called keyless entry. Now make sure your remote control is within 3 feet from the front door handles and the tailgate. Now the system could not function if the remote control remains stationary for about a minute. So don't stand in one place for more than a minute and then go and try to operate and expect it to work. Now the vehicle battery has no charge. The remote control battery has no charge. There's interference causing issues with the remote control frequencies, and the remote control is too close to the metal objects or electronic devices. For example, key or cell phone. So make sure you don't have any metal objects in your bag around your key, or your cell phone. Make sure it's not in the same pocket. And the keyless entry setting. Now, the keyless entry setting, switching the keyless entry on and off. Switch the ignition on using the original key that has not been created as a my key. So you have the original key in your pocket. You hit the start stop engine, but you don't touch the brakes. You can turn it on, and that way the ignition system is on. Or if you want to turn the engine on, you can do that and push the brake down and then just hold it and the engine will come on. Press the setting on the touch screen and press vehicle settings and then press locks. And that's how you get to the keyless entry settings. Now reprogramming the unlocking function. Now you can enable two-stage unlocking function, allowing you to unlock only the driver's door when you touch and unlock the sensor. So you come into your car, if you set the two-stage setting, when you go to touch the handle and put your hand behind the handle, it's just going to unlock your door, not the passenger door or the back door or it's not going to work like that. It's just going to be your door. Press and hold both the lock and the unlock button on the remote control for 4 seconds to disable or enable two-stage locking. So for 2 seconds, press and hold the lock and the unlocking button. And the unlock button looks like this here, and the lock button looks like that here. So press and hold them at the same time. Now, if you program the unlocking feature so that only the driver's door unlock, you can unlock all the other doors from inside your vehicle using the power door lock controls. As soon as you open up the door, you just touch the button. You can unlock individual doors by pulling the interior door handle on those doors. Now, using keyless entry. Now, unlocking the doors, like we talked about earlier, as you see, you take the palm of your hands behind the door handle, and as long as you're with your passive key within 5 feet of your vehicle, you touch and unlock on the back of the door handle for a brief period and pull on the door handle to unlock. Being careful not to touch the lock sensor at the same time or pull on the door handle too quickly. Now, the intelligent SS systems require a brief delay to authenticate your passive key, so you don't want your thumb to touch that sensor and at the same time back here. Locking the door, you see with your finger, you just touch the door handle on the outside, you touch that, and that locks it. Now with your passive key within 3 feet of your vehicle, touch the outer door handle lock sensor for approximately 1 second to lock. Being careful not to touch the unlock sensor on the back of the door handle at the same time. Now after locking, you can immediately pull on the door handle to confirm locking occurred without inadvertently unlocking. So immediately you have to put your hand behind the door and then do it to confirm that it's locked. So that's how you work that part. And now the keyless entry troubleshooting. In case you have questions, why does the keyless entry system not function? Now, if the system does not function, it may be because the limitations. Now, the system still does not function. Use the remote control on your keyblade to lock and unlock your vehicle. And then all of a sudden, if it's still don't unlock, why can I not lock my vehicle? Now, if you electronically lock your vehicle with the rear door or tailgate open, the system searches for a passive key inside your vehicle after you close the last door. If the system detects a key, all the doors unlock, indicating that a key is inside. Now, your vehicle locks if another passive key is within the detection of the range after you close the last door. So even though if you have a passive key in, if another passive key is within the detection range after you close the door, it will still lock. So just make sure that you don't have a passive key on you. Then if you do have a passive key and it's still locked, you still have your original key, so you'll still be able to get in. But for a second, your passive key will not work. Now, the system deactivates passive keys left inside your vehicle when you lock it. You cannot switch the ignition on using a deactivated passive key. Press the unlock button on the remote control to reactivate the passive key. So you have to press the unlock button in order to reactivate. it. So that's how you have to do it. So this is the keyless entry system for the Ford Bronco. And how it works. It's pretty, this is a pretty soft, I mean, it could be self-explanatory, but sometimes in life we tend to do things real fast. You're working or something else happened. You're dealing with a bunch of kids. You forget the key inside. And sometimes you forget things. And sometimes, some of these things could be frustrating. The littlest things could be the most frustrating. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. Remember, like, share, and subscribe, and have a fantastic and wonderful day. This is Automotive Reviews. Thanks for watching, sharing, and subscribing. Have an awesome and fantastic day. Much love. And again, thanks for coming by.